We're getting like 500 watts of solar right now. Life is good out west.
Degrees here in Kansas, and that wind is brisk. I'm messing with the new mics, and then I was just like, no, I just got to get them out, eat lunch, get back on the road. We're in New Mexico. It's snowing here. It's cold. The polar vortex all over. We did what, eight and a half hours of driving today?
8.5.
We've done 1,100 miles in basically 2 days. We drove 2 hours the first day, so I mean technically 3 if you count that. Made our way to a Love's travel area where we're gonna spend the night. And what else? I was gonna see if this thing's probably talking too loud for the old mic. Yeah, she's brisk. Hopefully tomorrow will be
big hole.
Be to some warmer weather. But yeah, everywhere right now in the United States, pretty much other than like a small pocket in California, is freezing weather. So
Frost warnings. This, I mean, is blizzard.
yeah.
Like it's a winter weather advisory.
Thankfully, we didn't hit any like bad storms on the way in. A little bit of flurries. We can turn here, and then you want to walk out on the interstate?
I mean, this is the interstate where like you see it in Amarillo.
See that little mountain over there?
Yeah. This is the interstate I-40 that like closes down and has like 58 car backups and like
when there's all this snow.
Yeah.
But yeah, after a long day of driving, we are ready to veg out. I'm gonna put my glove on because my hand's gonna freeze off. Yeah, good day of driving. And we'll see where we end up tomorrow. We'll try and get a game plan together tonight and figure it out. But I think we're gonna
40 degrees warmer. It's only 40 degrees.
Yeah, my hand.
It shouldn't be that bad to find or hard.
It might be because it's supposed to get colder, I thought. I will let Rachel explain what is going on here. I had a bite in bed. We drove quite a bit today, so by the time I laid in bed, warmed up my feet after walking Zeke outside at this Love's gas station, I was ready to just continue to stay in bed. But I figured I would come and have dinner with the cook. You can explain what we're eating. It's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind, have a good night.
I had noodles going down my throat.
I'm just messing with you.
You need a napkin?
Yeah, where'd mine go? Must have put it in my pocket.
So Aldi has a sauce, like a pre-made sauce in a jar, just like spaghetti sauce. It's called tiki masala. So I tried it a couple months ago when we were in Florida and I really liked it. That time I did rice, chicken, and broccoli. And so I did it tonight. I did noodles, chicken, asparagus, and onion. And it's very good.
Yeah, I like the noodles are a nice touch on the asparagus.
Mm-hmm.
Someone else already had his din-din, but he acts like he did not eat. It's okay. You had a good day.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys.
Look at this thing, man. Just dirty. Unbelievable. We actually, when we got back from Florida, it was too cold to wash it back home. It would have froze, and so we waited, but wow, she needs a bath. So we'll see how it cleans up. It'll be nice to have it clean though. Get all this salt off. Oh my goodness. We've drove 22 hours in the last 3 days and I got oil on my shirt. Just got out of Planet Fitness. That was, hey, van life. That was our first shower in I think 3 days. Wow. Ice cold though. Did not get hot at first. I feel like last time we were in Alamogordo, it was the same thing. Not hot. But that's okay. I've been taking cold showers, so actually it felt really good. It woke me up. It was exactly what I needed. Last time we were in town, this used to be, I don't know if any of you have watched the old videos, I used to fill this up from the back and it was kind of a pain in the butt, especially if it was cold outside or there was like questionable people around. So I changed it all up and now I can do it from right inside here. So this is great. And I can run a hose in here and do it if we have access to a hose just to hook up to a regular water faucet. I figure while I wait for Rachel, hopefully she had hot water. It was weird. It was ice cold at the end and then started to just warm up when I had it on the cold setting. So I don't know what was going on. But regardless, felt amazing. If there's one thing van life has taught us, we appreciate the creature comforts when we get them. So it's stuff we used to just take advantage of at our houses, you know, where it was like, oh, hey, I can just shower whenever I want. There's just unlimited electric. You know, you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Now it's like when we get it, we're that much more grateful for it. It's changed our perspective on things in life. It's kind of a good thing, you know? You don't take stuff for granted as much, like this water right here. We have to constantly, you know, every week or every couple of days, hey, do we have adequate water before we go out in the middle of nowhere, out into the mountains? So, interesting. One of those other things that, you know, I guess I really just didn't think was going to be that big of a deal when we first went on this venture, started van life. We haven't filled up any water. Like I said, I think we've been on the road for 3 or 4 days. We're going to go to Las Cruces tonight. We got a spot there that we've camped before and we really enjoy. It's right at the base of the mountains. If there's room there, if there's a spot. It's popular this time of the year. Wow, I wore shorts into Planet Fitness. It's like 50 here, I think, 45 degrees. And last night and this morning when we woke up, it was 5 degrees. It is cold everywhere in the United States. So that was a game changer. The sun's out. I looked at Rachel. We're getting like 500 watts of solar right now. Life is good out west. We love it out here.
and it's been since January or February of last year when we were out here last. There's a water fill station just down the road, so I think we'll go there. We usually don't pay for water, but just to have it all stacked up and ready to rip, we'll go fill these up. But these 2 jugs should basically fill up our main tank, and then we kind of just leave these under the sink as like extra or a reservoir. Don't mind the mess, we just got out of the shower or went into the gym, and then we have like our toiletries out, we hang up our towel. I have my water shoes out and our regular shoes, so usually we're pretty clean in here, but 70 square feet, when you're moving around and doing something, stuff gets out of place really quick. I'm so glad I did this. Took me 3 years to finally say, hey, let's do this. I built built-in screens too, so once we're in the desert and it's warmer, I'll show those. There's a screen door on there. It's not perfect, but again, it's a van, it's not square. It works for us, it's practical. It was cheap. That's it. So we're getting this thing just dialed right in. It's all of our little comforts, and to be able to do this just from right inside the van instead of outside. And before, it would drip water. I had to regulate how much I was pouring. I have not lost 1 drop of water. Yeah, I'm just about full. So that also means Rachel and I are not drinking enough water, and Zeke, because we have been on the road for, I think it's been 3 days. We should have went through more than 8 gallons of water. Drove 22 hours so far. Been just crushing it with the driving. I'm excited to just relax. I'm doing a dry January. I would love a beer. I could have a beer, I'm an adult, but I'm doing good. I'm like 18 days into it. Might as well just keep the ball rolling here and try and do 30 days. All right, we'll see. We'll see where we get.